Governor-General and advised him to call an election for the House of Representatives and half of the Senate on May 21, and he accepted my advice. I love this country and I love Australians, and I know Australians have been through a very tough time. I also know that Australia continues to face very tough challenges in the years ahead. But more than ever, I know that we live in the best country in the world, and more than ever, I am optimistic about our future and what I know Australians can achieve. Because despite the very real difficulties that we face and the setbacks we indeed have had, Australia and Australians have shown that we can overcome. By working together, we've avoided the nightmare scenarios that so many other countries have faced in recent years. Unemployment was predicted to reach 15%, but now is at just 4% and falling, the equal lowest level in some 48 years. Our economic recovery measures, especially JobKeeper, saved some 700,000 jobs. And our health response, working together, has saved, compared to other countries, tens of thousands of lives. On almost any measure, on fatality rates from COVID, vaccine rates, economic growth, jobs growth, or debt levels, Australia's recovery is leading the world. But we're not out of the woods yet, and Australians know it. There's still a lot of uncertainty ahead. And I get it that people are tired of politics as we go into this election. But this election and this campaign is incredibly important because there is so much at stake for Australia and our future. This election is about you, no one else. It's about our country and it's about its future. And above all, this election, as all elections are, this election is a choice. It's a choice between a strong economy and a Labor opposition that would weaken it. It's a choice between an economic recovery that is leading the world and a Labor opposition that would weaken it and risk it. It's a choice between responsible financial management that has seen Australia maintain its AAA credit rating in the most extreme of circumstances and has seen the largest budget turnaround in the last 12 months that we have seen in 70 years, and a Labor opposition that you know can't manage money. It's a choice between an economic plan that will deliver the lowest unemployment rate we have seen in 50 years and a Labor opposition that has a track record in government of higher unemployment, higher interest rates and higher electricity prices. And it's a choice between a government that believes and has delivered lower taxes because we believe you should keep more of what you earn, as we promised to do, and a Labor opposition that you know would always increase your taxes if given the opportunity. It's a choice between a strong and tested government team that has demonstrated our ability to make difficult and tough choices in tough times, and a Labor opposition who has been so focused on politics over these past few years that they still can't tell you what they do, who they are, or what they believe in and what they stand for. It's a choice between a strong future and an uncertain one. It's a choice between a government you know and a Labor opposition that you don't. Our government is not perfect. We've never claimed to be, but we are up front. And you may see some flaws, but you can also see what we have achieved for Australia in incredibly difficult times. And you can see our plan. Our plan will deliver more and better jobs and the lowest unemployment seen in some 50 years. Our plan does deliver tax relief, and it does deliver that for workers and for small businesses to help you get ahead and ensure that you can deal with the cost of living pressures right here, right now. It's a plan that invests in roads and rail and renewable energy technology that helps us build for the future. It's a plan that invests in unlocking the wealth of our country further with investments in road and rail and dams, and particularly in regional Australia. With a strong economy, our plan invests at record levels in the health and essential services that you rely on, because only a strong economy can guarantee the essential services that you rely on. It's a plan that keeps Australians safe by ensuring we continue the biggest rebuilding of our defence and security forces since World War II. We are dealing with a world that is less stable than at any other time since the Second World War. Our economy has many, many moving parts, and there are many great risks, but I believe there are many, many opportunities there to be seized from the strong position we've put ourselves in as a country as we emerge strongly from this pandemic. Now is not the time to risk that. Only by voting for the Liberals and Nationals at this election on May 21 can you ensure a strong economy for a stronger future.